Oh my. You wanna help me unbox, Yoshi? No? Maybe later.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Amazon luxury inspired video. I have to say, the more and more I find on Amazon, the more and more excited I get because it is just so cool what they have available. In no way am I against luxury items of any kind. I love buying a good designer piece, but I do hate when you buy a piece and you get next to no value on it and it just sits in your closet or on your shelf gathering dust, and it's a complete waste of money that you could use for other things in life. Also, if you've seen my other videos, you know I like to play kind of a game with you guys where I show the retail price, the Amazon price, and then I give you the % off, because when you see it in this way, it is truly staggering, the prices of these designer items and the % at which you get them off. These are just really good practice pieces because a lot of them are just super affordable. If you really like an item, go ahead, test it out for a couple months, and then if you just absolutely adore it and have to have the real version, by all means, go and buy it. I just feel like it's kind of something you should test before you buy because a lot of these are very expensive. You want to be sure it's not just a fleeting thought that you will eventually regret later. Kind of like when you're in a relationship and you think someone's really hot and then it turns out their personality sucks and you got to go through the whole breakup process. It gets ugly. Without further ado, let's get started because this first one is a banger. I was just in California and I use this bag about every single day. I am floored. It is this Chanel inspired top handle Kelly bag. Now this thing retails around $8,000, which is crazy for a bag. As we all know, Chanel has definitely increased their prices in the last 5-ish years. They're borderline outrageous now, but this bag in particular is such a rare one, and to get your hands on it is like finding gold. Literally one of a kind. It's a very boutique-y purse, very cute, very demure, very ladylike. I think of Madeline in Paris when I think of this bag. The shape is beautiful. Now this isn't the real thing, but I will tell you that the leather quality here is amazing. It is very soft, it's shiny, it's lightweight, has this beautiful top handle here and then the interlocking stitch. Obviously the real version has the 2cc logos. This doesn't. It still quantifies as a Chanel bag, and if people don't know that this is actually a Chanel bag, they will probably mistakenly think it's Dior because it just has that Dior vibe to it, if you guys know what I mean. We unlock it here. It does come with a crossbody if you guys choose to use that. I really just like using the top handle. I think that's more cute. Inner pocket, 2 sleeves here, and another pocket against the back wall. I mean, it's so expensive. Let me check the price. It's $25. $25. Absurd. Mine does have a little bit of a bend here. I'm really sorry. I smashed it in my suitcase, which is another point. If you were to bring an $8,000 handbag and something, God forbid, happened to your luggage, you're out $8,000. Plus, if you bought an $8,000 handbag, put this in your luggage, crammed it in, as I usually do. I try not to, it just usually happens. Things are moving around and then you wake up in your desired location. You've got this happening. How do you fix that? Yes, I can like stretch it out and bend it out, but you would never want that to happen to a real handbag. I'm definitely an advocate of taking less expensive bags or the inspired versions on your vacation with you. You just never want to jeopardize that kind of thing. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, this gets you at 99.7% off. Insane. This item has been incredibly popular on Pinterest, on Instagram over the last several years. And I know a lot of us are planning our winter vacations. If you live somewhere that's cold, it's miserable, you just want to get the heck out of here once it comes January. And even if you're not, if you're planning a spring break vacation, this one is right up your alley. It is this Prada inspired straw tote bag. This one says Paris. It's got the traditional Prada triangle logo with Milano. It is a bag that I could never imagine spending the retail on because it's made of straw or burlap, whatever. Rope. You guys get my point. Real version is $2,050. A crab could get a hold of this on the beach and tear it apart. Then what do? You've got a bag that has holes in it. The Amazon one is $27. You guys, sand is gonna get over this. It might get in the ocean too, so sea salt. Your sunscreen is gonna inevitably get squirted on it, even though I don't like that word for numerous reasons. Why? just why? It's going on the beach. And even if you're a poolside gal, you could slip a margarita, maybe your ice cream falls on it. Paying to get a designer bag cleaned is very expensive. So expensive that I never do it, even though I probably should at some point. This gets you 98.7% off. Another one that's just completely bonkers. Obviously, we know that tote bags are making a resurgence, and honestly, thank God, because those days of teeny tiny micro bags, what was the point? Still don't know. Fed into it, you guys. I bought a Jackie May bag. Nothing fits in this stupid thing. My chapstick does. My Summer Fridays. Nope, my Summer Fridays is a little too big for it. So glad. Mary-Kate and Ashley, I don't know if they're making the movement happen, but someone's making the movement where tote bags from the early 2000s are making a thing now. And I found this Bottega Acro one on Amazon. Beautiful, beautiful bag. Really subdued, really demure, very, shouldn't keep saying demure. I think people are just so sick of that word. I'll do better about that. This one has such a cool like geometric design. The leather, very, very thick. I like it because it's a really sturdy bag. It has an inner pocket there with a zipper, and then it actually has a sleeve here too, a zipper here. Not to mention, it's a tote bag without being super duper big. This is a good size. The normal Bottega ones come in various sizes. This one is closest to the medium size one, which retails at $3,900. Can you imagine that? I mean, when you look at this bag, personally, I don't think you look at this and you think, yeah, that looks designer. Now, if you're in the fashion industry, obviously you would take first glance at this if you're on top of things and say, oh my God, that's a Bottega. But for the common eye, no one's going to know. They're probably going to think this is a bag from, honestly, I don't know, maybe Target. Don't see the value in spending nearly $4,000 for this Bottega handbag, because on Amazon you can get it for $61. And like, why not? Since we're entering the holiday season, and I promised you guys last time I would try to find some holiday inspired picks, because hey, we all want to look cute, and if we can find some designer items and just look extra bougie, why not? These were perfect, and I'm so glad they came in on time. Are you ready? These are the Gucci inspired crystal heels. These I got in the burgundy color because hello, Christmas is right around the corner. You can get some other colors. They do have those available. And it has this beautiful, I'm gonna ASMR here for a little bit, fringe. This diamond fringe is so pretty. I've never seen this on a heel before, so I totally understand why people are buying the real version, which by the way is $1,890, because these are really a one-of-a-kind shoe. Now we're lucky because we found them on Amazon for $57, which is still really good for a heel. I mean, these are exquisite. A very sharp stiletto here, about 4 inches, and then the pointed toe, which is just like so old money, so sophisticated. I will never get sick of a good pointed toe, mainly because I have kind of small feet, so it makes me look a little better proportioned. I got these in a 37, and I would say they're definitely true to size. Any heel, they're not going to be insanely comfortable, but they're really not bad. And I do like that the swing back here is somewhat adjustable, so you're not just stuck with this one size fits all, and then you've got complications. Would I spend nearly $2,000 on these? Absolutely not, because I just don't see the value in designer heels. Now, certain shoes I do think are pretty exquisite, and they're very unique, and they cannot be copied. Go on. These, I don't know, maybe test them out and buy the real version if you really want to, but I promise you next season, next holiday season, Gucci's gonna come out with another pair that you're gonna want just as much as this pair. So why not save the 97% off? Because you can. They're available. This item's kind of crazy, and I was really shocked when I found it because it looks so much like the real version. It's this little Prada bucket bag in the nylon material that Prada has officially coined as their fabric, whether intentional or not. Really, really cute, just because it's a different type of handbag. It's not a tote, it's not a shoulder bag, it's not a crossbody, although it can be because it comes with a crossbody strap, but it's just so so cute. Love that it has this little pocket on the outside, this thing where you can, you know, depending on how much stuff you stuff in here, you can expand it, crossbody strap, a handy dandy zipper pouch on the inside. Other than not having, you know, the Prada triangle in the front, pretty much the same. This one even doubles as more of a reasonable buy because it's completely waterproof. So if you get it wet, if you sprinkle it with water, if you go to a water park, hypothetically, everything will be okay. Just cinch it up. Another little fun component in here is little magnetic zipper, so you can also just secure it that way. This is one I do have the real version of, and I kid you not, I think I've used it once. That was a huge waste of money that I regret. Should have just bought this one, which, by the way, is $16. Can you imagine? I could have bought this for $16. You guys, don't make this mistake I did, because the real version is $1,890. I literally forgot I spent that much money. Hopefully I can resell it and get some money back. 99.2% off. I could have saved, but I didn't because I was stupid. So yeah, there's this one. This pair is also pretty insane. Not just for the holiday season. I did try to go in with a bow here, give the vibe. This is a pair that it was just shocking. Aside from the Gucci pair, we all know kitten heels are the most popular thing right now. Personally, I have a really hard time walking in kitten heels. I don't know about you guys. It's a struggle. It's a real struggle. They look cute and I wish I could wear them and look like a Barbie doll, but I can't. I fall over. Could be because of my bunions, but also I'm just incredibly uncoordinated and I'd rather wear Uggs. Valentino pointed slingback heel. Good, I would say 2.5, 3-inch heel. As with the Gucci pair, it is adjustable, so you can make it tighter. Lovely pointed toe, numerous colors, although I got the nude because I just felt like this looks the most Valentino-esque. Beautiful, beautiful nude, shiny patent leather. Also pretty comfortable for a pair of heels. I think I'm ever gonna say a pair of heels is comfortable because I would be lying and I definitely don't want to ever do that. But this pair is so sophisticated. The V for the Valentino is the exact same. I don't know how they do this over and over again, how they get these looking like the mirror copies. This pair from Amazon is $64. Even though this is maybe slightly more than some other pairs, like it's the same. You guys, it is, I see no difference. I see no difference. I would never pay $1,150 for these because they're gonna get dirty and they're gonna get scuffed. The bottoms are gonna get dirty. Once again, shoes pretty much have no resale value, so this isn't something you can wear, resell, and get your money back, even like a 50%. No. Designer shoes, for the most part, total waste of money. Although, you know, they're gorgeous, so there's that. 94.4% off. A great thing to add to your wardrobe to get a touch of sophistication, a touch of luxury without breaking the bank. We are now up for possibly the best item of this haul, which is crazy because, I mean, technically they all can be favorites. These are literally absurd, guys. They are, I don't know how these exist. They are these Prada slides. Oh my God. Okay, so I saw these and I could not figure out what color to get because they had a light blue, which I was really tempted by, similar to the color of my sweater. It had like a magenta, which was so pretty and like perfect for Miami. But I thought, okay, most of you are probably gonna like the black and the silver, so I did pick those just to give you a good in real life version. These are so shiny. They literally say Prada on the toe pad or sleeve or whatever you call this thing. Someone tell me because I'm not configuring that out in my head right now. And it says Prada on the heel portion. Like, I don't know. These look so much like the real thing. Sorry, I'm scratching them. I'm really not trying to. These are so pretty. And furthermore, even more than the heels, if you're gonna buy designer sandals, these things are gonna get so trashed, way more than the heels, because the heels you usually wear on a special occasion, you go somewhere where there's not a lot of grit and dirt. Sandals, you're wearing sandals everywhere and you're usually wearing them in kind of like gross locations, if you know what I mean. Who's to say that one of these diamonds isn't gonna pop off and then you lost, I don't know, 80 bucks? Okay, not that much because these retail for $995, which is on the lower end. These off of Amazon for $40, and because I was so indecisive and gullible, I bought 2 pairs. I wanted to find a pair that was like a little less bougie. Did go with this pair, which is black and camel colored. It has more of this linen fabric as opposed to the diamondette. Cannot believe that they have not only the Prada here, but the Prada here, mirror-like design. I'm kind of tempted to buy every pair on Amazon, but I don't even know if these are gonna be available anymore because I'm sure they're selling really, really quick, which I need to mention, if you guys don't get these right away, they really fly off really, really quickly. I try to update my links as quickly as I possibly can because they just sell out like lightning fast, and a lot of times they don't come available again. I'm not trying to create FOMO for you guys. I mean, I guess I unintentionally am, but if you want to get them, you like really have to get them because they may be gone forever. Kind of a one-shot opportunity, but these are crazy. These are crazy. Buying them off Amazon saves you 96% off. So if you want to buy 2 or 4, go ahead. You have my permission. If you guys were a part or living or thriving in the early 2000s, you remember that one of the staples everybody pretty much wanted or had in their closet was a pair of Chanel stud rhinestone earrings. And lucky you guys, I found a pair off of Amazon. Admittedly, these came in a little smaller than I thought they would be, but they're adorable. This is one of Chanel's costume-like type jewelry pieces. Usually you can only find these at a resale consignment boutique. By that point, they're so rare and they're so unique that they really hike up the prices on these. Typically would cost you around $1,530, just roughly for a pair of Chanel vintage costume jewelry if you're in Paris or Beverly Hills, for instance. These puppies off of Amazon were $18. They're so beautiful. Because silver is making a comeback, I just really like these. I started wearing even some cubic zirconias here because I love gold, don't get me wrong. I'm kind of just like wanting something else right now. Even though silver isn't my color, I don't have the skin tone for it, I'm gonna pop it out for these because they're beautiful. Not only do they have the CC, but they have, if you can see, the little cluster diamonds in the corner, which is so cute. In reference to my last video with the area rhinestone jeans, these would be a perfect pairing. I'm actually wearing them right now. They have the, there we go, the crystals on the thighs. I really should switch my jewelry out and put these on because it would be a much better matching situation. Got these for 18 bucks, 98.8% off. It's continually crazy. Following that, if you guys are following influencers or you're just up to date on the it girl fashion community, Miu Miu has come out of nowhere. Like, I do not remember people talking about Miu Miu even like a year ago, and now like everybody's going crazy for Miu Miu. Fortunately for you, I found some Miu Miu stud earrings. Love a good stud because they're just a lot more secure. These are such a cute way to implement some designer-like vibes into your wardrobe. Have this cute little M, so practical. They have a few different colors. I believe they also come in white, but I can let you know because my memory is a little foggy. These guys are $20 and they're just so cute. It would be even better if your name actually started with an M, like if your name was Mallory or Molly. I mean, then it would like really add up. If you bought these at the boutique, they would be $340, which is still a lot for earrings. My thing with earrings is they come off so easily. Like, I lose earrings all the time and I do not spend more than $20 on a pair, which is, maybe that's just being frugal or cheap. I never trust myself. And a lot of times the backs of the earrings get lost, or if you've got like a clasp, such as with these Tiffany earrings, the clasp no longer works. Like, it no longer locks in. I threw a pair out 2 days ago that I really liked because the stupid clasp broken. So save your money, save yourself 94.1% off with these, and cherish them as long as you can. Since we're in the holiday winter season, scored another one for you guys with this Louis Vuitton monogram blanket. I'm actually really surprised how soft and cuddly this is, and the size is so great. It's a perfect throw blanket, has all the insignias of the Louis Vuitton here. Really liked this brown brown color because I just felt like it was fitting for the season. Browns are like dominating blacks right now for some reason, which is totally fine. I really like black in my wardrobe, but the brown kind of gives a nice shift this year. A little bit different than, you know, having everything be black and kind of dreary. I think brown adds some warmth to our clothes and our wardrobe, gives a more cozy vibe than having everything be black. Found this one on Amazon for $26. A normal Louis Vuitton blanket such as this one is going to put you back around $1,890, 98.6% off. It's a blanket, you know? People are gonna sit on it, you're gonna put your makeup on it, your dog may drool on it. If you wanna buy the real version and you have the money, please do. I don't see a value in a designer blanket, so I'm going for this one because it's equally as cozy. And to be honest, if I had a designer blanket, I don't know how you feel about this, I would be afraid to use it. I wanna get it dirty, and then if I had to wash it, the worse the material gets, and I wouldn't wanna ruin such a beautiful piece. This one, you know, if you drool on it, if you spill Go-Gurt on it, you can wash it all you want, and if it gets really, really bad, which I don't think it would be, you can always buy a new one, because it's very inexpensive. Love that you guys are enjoying these videos. So to make sure you're staying on top of things before things sell out, and to make sure you're on top of all the latest news and the releases with these products, please be sure to subscribe so you never ever miss a thing. As I said, these things are usually pretty exclusive. They go pretty quickly. Want to make sure that you're the first to know. Bottega is kind of popular in the Amazon world, and I did manage to find this little cuff bracelet. I should have been wearing it the whole time. I've never ever seen a bracelet like this. Super classy, has these big bulbs that Bottega has been known for with their jewelry lately. Beautiful, rich gold color. You can see how much richer this gold is compared to this bracelet, which is like dull and rusted and has been through numerous showers and lotions and hairspray activations. Ignore that one. Really good addition to your jewelry collection. Very fancy, very good for the holidays. It is slightly adjustable, which I do like. FYI, it's slightly on the smaller side. Unlike most things I buy, whether it's on Amazon or not, always on the larger side, and then I like can't shrink them down. But if you look at my wrist, I don't have tiny dainty wrists. I really, really wish I did, because I know that's more of like aesthetically pleasing, but I've got thick wrists and this fits perfectly. So I don't know what size your wrists are. I would measure mine, but that's not really fair because my fingers are probably not the same. Fits perfectly. There is a little room to budge. It's not gonna slip. It's a showcase item. This guy is $17. Retails though for $1,200, which is just bananas. I will say this, I do see the value in buying high-end jewelry because it's not gonna rust and whatever. However, this item, I don't know about you, you can let me know your thoughts about designer jewelry in general. I don't feel like I'm gonna like this piece forever, especially to spend that kind of money on it. So I found the Amazon versions, especially when it looks the same. Okay, gonna leave that on. Next order of business is kind of a crazy one. Also goes with the summer vacation, holiday season coming up. They are these Louis Vuitton Terry slipper slides. Crazy. So I kind of wanted the green pair. The green pair was definitely a vibe. These are super Barbie, which I just thought these were more fun. They're more loud and bold for sure, depending on where you guys are maybe going for your winter vacations. Quite comfy. They've got a nice plush. Don't know how comfy the real ones are, obviously, because I would never buy Terry designer sandals. That seems so crazy because of how dirty and disgusting they would get. But while these aren't top of the line quality, they are pretty darn cute. Have the little monograms embedded in the sandals. I mean, they are fun, they are cute. If you trash them up and only wear them a couple times, you get way more for your money than buying the retail of these things, which is roughly $1,240. You probably know this, but the more you wear Terry, it's like Sherpa, the more it wears away and technically like erodes and gets pushed down. It doesn't look very nice the more you wear it, especially if you're going to the pool or the beach and getting these things wet and dewy and possibly eventually moldy. I don't know why you wouldn't buy the Amazon version, which is $26. They just add a little bit of spice to your life. Following that, if you guys are pet lovers, did show a Gucci one of this this in one of my previous videos, so if you're curious about that, check that out. But I also found a Burberry one, which is also kind of holiday themed because plaid is traditionally a winter fabric, and this one has a bow tie, which is so cute. I'm gonna try to put it on Yoshi. I don't know if he'll like it. This cutie was $13. It also has this little belt on it. When your dog's running around, you know where he or she is. You can also put this on your cat. The Burberry one retails at around $350. If your dog gets in a lot of mysterious things like digging holes or running into the water or just doing stuff they're not really supposed to do and getting dirty, this one is the perfect scenario. The Burberry one is not going to stay specifically intact, and it's a dog. Like, I love my dog, don't get me wrong, but he's not going to appreciate a $350 collar. He's just not gonna know the difference between that and the $13 one from Amazon. If I can save 96.3% off from my fur baby, I will do it, because he's gonna look the same. I'm gonna have to take this current watch off to show you the next one, which is so snazzy. This one is more of a gentleman's watch, or if you slightly have some masculine vibes, which I definitely do. Like, I can be a girly girl, but I love a good masculine piece. This one is phenomenal. It is this beautiful Cartier watch with this alligator skinned band and gold face. This one is like so retro as well because of the font choice. It's so easy to get on. This is not one you have to get resized. Unlike all my other watches, again, I don't have big wrists, but I have had to get all of them resized. Not annoying, it's just I never want to take the time to do it. So fancy, it's so old school, so old money. I love it. Like, I love this. I love watches, but I actually never set the time because the time gives me OCD. So I just leave it at whatever time it comes in. The normal Cartier watch is $11,500. Yes, that's for a watch, which I do see the value in watches because, let's face it, watches do have a good return on investment. If you resell them, they typically retain their cost, but this one is $20, which is just crazy. Another one of those good tester pieces. You like the look of it, you feel like you can style it with a lot of items in your closet, go ahead, graduate, and buy the real version, because that's gonna set you back temporarily, but if you ever change your mind and want to sell it in the future, watches hold their value. Not this one, because it's an Amazon one, obviously. The real Cartier is one of those pieces, probably like a Birkin, that is worth splurging on. So even though you're saving tons and tons and tons of money, if you don't have the $11,000, go for this one, because it's pretty awesome. Last order of action is technically not a designer item, but I know for the girlies that are maybe don't have such an eye for super high-end designer items. No, everybody pretty much has this bag already. Well, maybe you don't. You might not have this version. It is the Lululemon Sherpa bag. And yes, I know it's not Prada or Dolce & Gabbana or Chanel or whatever, but so many of you guys are buying these bags off of Lululemon and they're kind of a dime a dozen. Not everybody has the Sherpa ones. I know these sell out so quickly, so I wanted to throw this one up on here because it is identical. It has this huge gold buckle. You can wear it crossbody, you can wear it around your waist, the back zipper pocket, and then the zipper inside. The gold is so luxurious. So not only is this like a fantastic gift option for any teenagers or activewear people in your family, it's just so practical. And I know people are just literally gaga over these bags, so I wanted to throw one in because this one is obviously less expensive than the Lulu one. It's easier to attain because it's made of that Sherpa fabric. You can throw it in the wash. It's pretty easy. It's just a very practical bag. Thought I'd give something out for those Lululemon connoisseurs. Let me know your favorite piece. I know there's a lot and everybody has different tastes, but do please let me know if you have a favorite brand, and then make sure you're looking out for the next video. You can see them on the corner of my eye because some of them have come in. They're going to be spectacular. That I will see you guys next time. Bye.